A state-sponsored Moroccan television station is apologizing after it aired a segment showing women how they can cover up bruises on their face if they've been the victim of domestic violence. Now, this was a makeup tutorial on channel 2M, and we're going to show it to you, and then after we do so, I'll go ahead and translate and let you know what they're saying. Take a look.
هو مزيان غير هما ما كيكونوش موجودين يمكن لكم ما تلقاوهمش في المدن اللي كيكونوا شويه صغار فهنا غادي نديروا بحال اللي كتشوفوا هكا غير
They got criticized because this essentially normalizes domestic violence or violence against women, and it basically tells women, oh, you should cover it up instead of condemning what happened to you or what happens to other women. Now, the host said some of the following during the segment. After the beating, this part is still sensitive, so don't press. Of course, she's mentioning the eye area where the bruising is. By the way, the subject in that segment wasn't actually a victim of domestic violence, or at least those bruises weren't the result of domestic violence. It was all makeup. So
they were covering makeup with makeup.
Exactly. She also said use foundation with yellow in it. If you use the white one, your red punch marks will always show. Make sure to use loose powder to fix the makeup, so if you have to work throughout the day, the bruises don't show. And then also, it's a subject we shouldn't talk about. No, you should talk about it, just not in this way. But unfortunately, that's what it is. We hope that these beauty tips help you carry on with your normal life. So again, they got a lot of backlash for that segment, and so they ended up taking it off from the internet, and they also issued an apology. But the reality is that a lot of Moroccan women, and I'll get to the numbers in just a second, do deal with violence against them. And so the question is, how do you tackle it? Do you tackle it by telling them to cover up their bruises, or do you tackle it by mobilizing women to fight back against this type of behavior?
So the host said, look, they got abused. I don't want them to then be in shame for 2 weeks or not be able to go to work for 2 weeks. So that's why in her mind she was helping, and whoever the producers were that put that together. Obviously it's wrong. But to me, the more important part isn't whether the TV station did something wrong or not. It's the culture that has produced an environment where this is so common that you would think, hey, I should give tips on how to cover up bruises because it happens frequently enough.
That's true. I mean, look, in television, in programming, anytime you decide on a segment, you have to think about whether or not it has widespread or broad appeal. And the fact that they did this segment shows that this is a huge problem in Morocco, and the numbers also prove that it's a huge problem in Morocco. That's the devastating part about this.
Yeah. And so, look, that's why I always talk about fixing the culture. And yes, I think that the culture matters, and I think that it can be addressed. I'm not one of those moral relativists who say, oh, I mean, you say tomato, I say tomato. You say don't beat your wife, I say beat my wife. No, the minute you raise your hand in anger, by the way, you've conceded that you have not won the argument, that your mind was not sufficient enough to do the job. So you had to resort to violence. So that's the kind of show we should put on in Morocco and elsewhere, all across the world. Say, hey, the minute you raise your hand, you go from being a human to being an animal, because you couldn't handle it in a human way and you couldn't handle it in a rational way, so you had to be stupid. And so you equate violence, and in this case domestic violence, with stupidity, with what an animal would do. And maybe that helps change the culture better than literally glossing over it.
Yes. So the Human Rights Project has done a lot of research into this issue in Morocco. And what they found was that existing laws in the country do not provide adequate guidance to police, prosecutors, or investigative judges about their duties in domestic violence cases. So there isn't really an emphasis on combating the issue from a legal standpoint. But when you get into the numbers, you find that a lot of people are victimized by this. So in 2009, a national survey by the Moroccan High Commission for Planning found that nearly 2/3, 62.8% of women ages 18 to 65 had experienced physical, psychological, sexual, or economic violence. So of the sample interviewed, 55% reported conjugal violence, and 13.5% reported familial violence. Only 3% of those who had experienced conjugal violence had reported it to the authorities, probably because their justice system isn't equipped to deal with this issue.
and apparently it is common enough that you would feel shame for reporting it rather than the person who did it, who should feel the shame because they're the ones who did something wrong. And so you can tell with the 55% being conjugal violence that it is not just a matter of psychology or economic violence. I don't know what economic violence is, and I'm not trying to belittle it, but we've got to stop the physical violence
Yes.
As a first step here because it's so important and obviously the biggest part of the issue here. And I don't want you to think that like Morocco is the only country in the world that has this problem.
No, we have this problem. I mean, it might not be as transparent, but we certainly have this problem. I mean, you remember when we did the stories of all those athletes who are beating the shit out of their wives and the backlash we got from simply covering those stories? No, we have that problem. When you have a major political party in the country that refused to sign on to the Violence Against Women Act, right, which would essentially protect women when it comes to violence against them. I mean, we have that problem here in the United States as well. This is not us sitting back and pointing fingers at other countries. We need to also start at home.
And remember when Adrian Peterson beat his children, now that was not against his wife, it was against his kids, and he used a switch, and it took skin off their back. And the defense of Adrian Peterson by some, and he's a famous football player here obviously, was, well, that's just tradition. But that's exactly the defense they use in Morocco. And some traditions suck.
Yeah, female genital mutilation is a tradition in some countries. So do you just support it because it's a tradition? Genital mutilation is a tradition here in the United States. Do we just blindly support it because it's tradition?
Slavery was a tradition. There's a lot of traditions that are deeply counterproductive and inhumane. So let's all work together to begin to fix them, including in Morocco. We need independent media to make sure that we hold corporate media accountable. The people that can make that happen is you. You make the Young Turks possible. tytnetwork.com/join. Join us. Be the revolution.